folytatjuk a Dark Pictures Anthology első évadát, ami a második rész most, a Little Hope. Az első részt azt vissza tudjátok nézni a VOD-on, a YouTube-on. És hát ez a rész, ez PC-ről megy, úgyhogy ha egy kis fennakadás van, akkor sorry. Na most, amit még így érdemes így elmondanom így a rész elején, hogy én, amikor ez kijött, már végigjátszottam, tehát eléggé sok ilyen megtalált dolgom van már, sőt, nagyon sok. Igazából. Tehát itt vannak már a képek, tehát egy hiányzik. Úgyhogy ebben a részben, na még a secreteket látjátok itt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hiányzik, tehát ugye egész sok megvan. Több mint hát olyan 3/4 megvan. Úgyhogy ebben a részben nem fogunk annyira szétnézni, mivel látjátok, hogy megvan minden. Majdnem minden. Ha véletlenül megtaláljuk, akkor hát nagyon fogunk neki örülni. És újat fogunk kezdeni. Hát... Play the alternative path through the story. Vagy az originált. Nem tudom, hogy a Man of Medannál volt-e ilyen. Oh. Oké. Akkor elfelejtettem, hogy sorry. Nem a legkényelmesebb, de... Üdvözlök mindenkit a Man of Medan után a Little Hope-ban a Dark Pictures Anthology első évadának második részében. Ez jó lesz. És mi baja van? Itt van. Jól indul.
Thanks for pulling over.
Sure. Something wrong?
We got a problem up ahead. A big accident. We've had to close the road.
All right.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble them too much. Head up the East Road. Takes you straight through Little Hope. Adds almost no time to your journey.
You rub that chip any harder, it'll wear away to nothing. Right. How long have you been sober?
It's shy of 3 months.
Impressive. I heard the first 90 days are the toughest and roughest.
I know it doesn't add up, but I get something from holding on to this.
We're going the wrong way.
It's fine, just a quick detour.
It's not fine.
Calm down. It's all okay.
Mondom,
Please,
PC.
John, could you not patronize me?
Can you keep it down, please?
Stop it, James. You know I hate it when you don't take the things I say seriously.
Come on, sweetheart, I do. I just had a rough day today.
Can you believe they are at each other again? I can.
You're drunk. What a surprise.
I just caught the game with the guys, honey. That's it.
That's not it. Never is.
There's talk. Some of us may be losing our jobs. The
You've
factory...
been saying that for years. I'm more worried about Megan.
What's wrong with Megan? She looks okay to me.
Everything looks okay after 10 beers. Reverend Carson held her
Jó
back
húzata
after
van az
Preston.
öregnek.
It's 4 weeks running. She's not right. It's serious,
You
James.
worry too much about that kid. I can't deal with this right now.
Another surprise. You can't deal with anything. When would be the right time?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Getting yourself worked up for nothing.
For nothing? Single-handedly keeping our family together is
Family?
far from nothing in my book. I could use a little help.
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
That's a real low blow. Don't you get how tough
You're
this
not
is
the
for
only
me?
one feels pressure. The factory situation is serious, Anne. Real serious. Not right now. Not tonight. No way.
Tanya's late. She always is these days.
At least one of us is out having a good time. Give her a break.
It's him I'm worried about. That guy's no good for her. All that new age bullshit. Reminds me of some creepy cult.
He came in last week. We shot the breeze a little bit. I like him.
That one's a classic. Legendary vinyl. Quit pawing at it, will you?
Hogy nincs visszabeszélés.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will you?
Come on, man. Take some time off from being a dick and give her a break.
Okay, Mother Superior. Why are you always sticking up for her anyway?
Damn ice. I'm going to start climbing through the window unless that door gets fixed.
Mhm.
How's things? Let me guess. He's been pumping iron again?
They've been at each other's throats since Dad got home.
What's it about this time?
Dad's been drinking. Who could have guessed it?
They're always fighting these days. Getting predictable. Like a record that keeps playing over and over.
Dennis, for the 10 millionth time, will you shift that shit of yours up into the attic?
Hey, some respect. This is a valuable, rare, and sought-after collection. Think she was a Marine sergeant in past life.
What's curled up his ass?
He's being even more annoying than usual tonight. A real jerk.
So what else is new?
Hey, Dennis. Hey!
Not now, sis. I'm busy.
Kislány
Quit
boszorkány.
acting crazy!
Ez egy kemény rész lesz egyébként.
Jesus. You scared me, sweetheart.
I heard you talking about me.
Not now, Megan. I'd like to have a bath in peace. Take a break from this madhouse for a while.
Maybe you should talk to Mom and Dad.
It's not a great idea for me to get involved. You know what I'm like? I'd just upset someone.
This sounded more serious than the usual bullshit. They were talking about Megan. She's done something bad.
I can't say I'm surprised. There's definitely something off with Megan.
I don't get why everyone keeps picking on her.
Okay, Mr. Shining Knight in Armor. Where's the little princess anyway?
Megan's gone upstairs. Maybe you could go check on her, if you don't have other plans.
I'll go find her.
Na. Azt hittem, már játszunk is.
Marcotte away, picking up Westfall. 2-on-1 for the moment. Marcotte to Westfall. Tipped! Rutherford, great save and block Casino! Schwager left to Schinkel. Now John Stewart in the south wing, coming up on Dallas Smith. Pass back, Schinkel gets in, scores! scores his second goal of the game so far as he picks up the puck off Teddy Greenspan and fired his second shot. That went right between Cheever's legs. It was about 6 inches off the ice, and Cheever started to go down. And right back to Brian Wilson.
You need to keep an eye on your little sister. Mom is real worried about her.
It's okay, Dad. Tanya's checking on her right now.
You want to try raising a family like this? The devil himself would struggle with you guys.
Hey, Tanya. You up there? How's Megan doing?
Don't know, haven't seen her yet.
Keep it down, will ya? Trying to sleep here.
Now you've done it, Sleeping Beauty wakes.
Forget him, find Megan.
Relax, I'm on it.
Do me a favor. Quit yelling for a couple of minutes. House could use some quiet.
Sure, no problem. Not another sound.
Place is crazy enough without your 2 cents. It's all the noise about anyway.
Just checking in with Tanya and Megan.
Good luck with that. Megan's a handful.
Anthony, where are you, goddammit? Anthony, I'm getting really pissed off! Anthony, I swear if you don't answer me...
You could be right about my family. I think so too.
Tanya,
Na, mondtam, hogy ez
what's
barább
going on?
rész.
That little brat locked me out. It's fucking freezing!
I'll let you back in. Go easy on Megan. Hold on. Shit! Megan! You in there? The kitchen's on fire!
Are you fucking serious?
Megan? Mom? Where the hell is everybody?
Anthony! Help!
Anthony! Hey! Up here!
What the fuck are you doing up there?
I got trapped in the attic. Get to the balcony.
Anthony, help!
Kétszer is lecsekkoltam pedig azt az árat. Para az a kis
Get Megan out! Megan! Azt a mindenit. Ez a srác lesz az új Eden Warlock. És most mindenki azt hiszi, hogy ő gyújtotta majd fel. Hát vidám kezdés, srácok. Vidám. És jön a kurátor. Annyira remélem, hogy ez jogdíjas zene. Well,
Hello. And welcome back. I have a new story for you. It's very different to the last. Disconcerting, no? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. This particular story isn't fully fleshed out. It's only part written, and the choices you make will complete it. The fire, no, there was nothing you could have done about that. What's happened has happened. Or has it? Anyway, look to the future, I say. Life's but a walking shadow, eh? You are about to enter a confusing, perhaps disturbing world. How disturbing might depend on what you choose to believe, and how confusing on the path you choose to take. There are an infinite number of directions in which one could travel. We seldom have all the information that we'd like, but we have to choose our path nonetheless, and hope that we get the clarity and the outcomes that we want. As in life, your decisions will matter. The choices you make will affect others. You've seen how the story starts. So much death. How many more deaths is entirely up to you. It depends on the decisions that you make. What are you? Rational? Emotional? Do you trust your head or your heart? There is no right answer. Sometimes one is best and sometimes the other. My advice, for what it's worth, is to thine own self be true. But I'm here simply to record what you do, not to help you. I'm not supposed to interfere, you see. Not my place, apparently. But I am apparently allowed to share wise words from great storytellers that have gone before, where I feel that that would be appropriate. Oh, one final thing before I let you go. There are pictures in Little Hope that will, if found, show you a vision of a possible future, something that may or may not happen. Use them. They might help you. You have a funeral to attend. Off you go. Have fun. I do enjoy a good funeral.
None of us here today can understand why this tragic accident happened. But we can take comfort from the knowledge that the family are together for eternity in God's loving embrace.
Where the hell's Daniel? I can't find him.
I don't know. Ugh. Instead of goofing around, you want to lend a hand here?
How is he doing anyway?
It doesn't look that serious. Could be concussed.
Okay, Professor. Or should I call you Doctor now?
Why don't you try calling for help? Maybe the cops, someone like that.
I already tried once, but I'm on it.
Hey, Andrew, buddy, how you doing?
Where are we? What happened?
Yeah, the bus crashed. We're okay, though, just shaken up.
If you say so. I don't remember being in any crash.
You're probably in shock. Maybe a mild concussion in there, too. Give yourself some time. Stay here. Don't move.
Fucking thing, useless piece of crap! May as well be dead.
Okay, take it easy. We'll figure out what to do.
Fuck. Where's my phone? Hey, anyone up there?
Hey, Daniel, that you?
John, good to hear you.
Daniel?
Taylor, you okay?
I'm good.
We're fine, too. Thanks for asking. You okay down there?
I'm all right. Nothing I can't deal with.
Hey, John, any idea what caused the crash?
Not sure. Looked like the driver swerved to avoid something in the road. He down there, by the way?
Nope. No sign of him.
Weird. He isn't up here either. Can you get back up to us?
Looks pretty steep. I see a trail down here I could try.
Great. Take the trail. Should take you to the road. We can regroup there.
That's a plan. See you soon.
Hey, Taylor. Help me get Andrew up on his feet, will ya?
Wait. I don't remember anything. Who are you?
It's okay. You're concussed. I'm John. You're a college professor. We were taking a bus on a field trip, but that didn't work out so well. Crash wasn't on the curriculum. We'll find the others, get some help. Think of it as a character-building exercise. Teamwork at its finest.
I had this dream. It was so real. Flames all around us. It was grim.
That bang on the head must have been a beauty.
That trail the others are on will come out down the road. We'll meet them there.
I don't think leaving the bus is smart. I'm staying here.
You can't stay. No one's been down this road since we crashed. No one knows we're here.
You got something to prove here? And who put you in charge anyway?
What is your problem?
Relax, will you? I'm just not a girl who likes walking in the dark.
The driver's done what we should be doing. Gone into town for help.
You're right. Let's go. I'm with you.
I'm right?
The quicker we get help, the quicker we can all go home.
Stick close behind me.
Na. Ha csajjal vagyunk, akkor follow.
Can't believe the driver just taking off like that and ditching us.
Maybe you didn't realize. Could just be in shock.
Hey, Daniel, you guys!
I am not a guy?
How are you two doing down there?
This trail is the pits, but we're okay.
This little detour is ruining my clothes.
That's the headline here? Your clothes are ruined? Really?
Easy. That outfit probably cost more than you earned in your life.
My money's in the green. Don't you worry.
Money. That's what she wants to hear about.
Hey, what's happening here?
Not much. I'm just keeping their spirits up. Daniel! You got your phone? Mine's got 0 signal.
I guess it fell out during the crash.
We staying here all night?
We're gonna keep moving.
See ya!
Valamelyik gombbal lehetett gyorsabban sétálni, de már nem tudom melyik. Most arra nem reagál. Na, üdvözlünk mindenkit az elhagyatott reményben, ugye át van húzva.
You know this place? Little Hope?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
You should both know Little Hope.
All I need to know is how to get out of this place.
Seriously, this place is steeped in history. Fascinating stuff.
How do you know all this stuff anyway?
I'm a professional academic. I read books, unlike some.
Easy, Einstein. I can match everything you got with just a smartphone.
Well, your phone isn't so smart without a signal.
Hú, ez tényleg ilyen tanárforma. Na.
Good to see you two. Finally. Everything okay?
Sure. We took the scenic route.
You sure as hell took your own sweet time. He's getting worried.
I bet you were.
This gate is chained. We can't get through.
Look around. See if there's anything we can use to break it.
Think this'll do it?
Ready? I'll push hard from my side.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, push!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about!
Great job, you two.
What's the plan now?
Head into town, see if we can get help.
You know where town is?
Sure, we're near Little Hope.
Sounds like a fun place.
Funnily enough, Little Hope does have an interesting and dark history.
Can we get going without having a smart-ass lecture first?
I'm starting not to like you or your attitude.
I'm not even started yet. You want a little more?
Try to be civil. Costs nothing.
That's rich, given how you badmouthed Taylor on the way over.
What did she say about me?
You always get your boyfriend to stick up for you? Try doing it yourself sometime, dear.
You're kidding. He is not my boyfriend. What have you been telling her?
I didn't say a thing.
Keep out of our business, okay?
We are wasting valuable time here. Can we please just keep moving?
You think this is a solid plan, heading into town?
As good as any.
I went along with it before, but I'm not so sure now.
So what do you want to do?
How about you come with me back to the bus?
I'm with the professor on this one. Our best play is heading into town and getting some help.
How about you? You want to head back to the bus with me?
Thing is, I think going into town is probably our best shot at finding help.
Fine.
Come on, Taylor, don't check out on us.
It's a bad idea to be out here walking around alone. Come with us.
Don't worry about me. I'll flag down the first car I see and come get you all real soon. Come with us. Are you kidding me? I'm not going anywhere with you. What? I walked away from you!
Uh-huh. So you thought better of going it alone then?
Why'd you come back? I don't get it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Lost in a world of her own.
What the hell are you playing at? You going or not?
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
Taylor, look out!
What the?
What's going on with you? Why do you keep coming back?
I'm not coming back! I walked straight out every time! It's like, I don't know, I can't fucking leave or something!
Okay, let's try something. We'll all go together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way. I want everyone to stay real close. No stragglers.
You want to put us on a kids line? Okay, I'm coming.
Ugye a köd, az a Man of Medanban is az egyik probléma volt.
I admit that is a little odd.
More than a little.
It's not possible.
It's just like I've been saying, we are trapped! We can't leave here! Now what do we
Okay,
do?
calm down, breathe. There's a rational explanation for what's happening.
Maybe we all died in the crash.
Yeah, nice theory, but I'm pretty sure we're all still alive and kicking.
Lost.
Last I checked, you were schooling us on creative writing, not metaphysics.
I know who I'd like to be kicking. This is all down to you, this pissy little field trip. Now we're stuck here in Little No Hope.
That is way out of line. I had no way of knowing that damn bus would crash. You can't put that on me.
Are you for fucking real?
Watch your tone, will you? I am doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
I'm sorry. I don't get what's happening to us. I don't understand. It's like you said, we're trapped in a nightmare.
It's okay. We're gonna be just fine. We'll figure a way out of this together.
Someone else thinks they can do a better job? Step right up!
Maybe it isn't real.
We have to get out of here right
I need to think straight.
now.
Football coaching.
Why the fuck?
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
He's right. Bitching at each other isn't getting us anywhere. We have to work together as a team.
Thank you.
Now let's be logical. The fog is between us and the bus. There is no fog between us and town, so let's head that way.
I don't get how heading further away from the bus helps.
There is nothing on the bus we can use to get help. In town, there will be people, a working phone, something.
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Sounds like a plan to me.
You leaving me? Where are you going?
Come on, let's go with them. Until we know what's up, we should stick together.
Na, így 44 perc után viszonylag kevés irányítást kaptunk, de minden részben elmondom, hogy a felvezető kicsit ilyen hosszadalmasabb.
You know.
You'd die?
Forget about it. What they said didn't really stack up.
I don't like the look of that place at all.
Azt hittem átvezető videója. Na.
I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
We should check it out. There could be a phone inside.
I'll go in and take a look around.
Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Why aren't we going with those guys? I know something is up with you.
You said I wasn't your boyfriend. Like, what a joke idea that is.
Are you for real? Our bus gets totaled, we get lost in fog, and your headline is some dumbass label?
You're admitting boyfriend is not a label that you use for me. So what the fuck am I then?
Lighten up. You know I was only messing with you.
You didn't sound like you were messing just now.
What? You don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. It's just... I want to be able to talk openly about us.
I'm not ready to go public about us yet. I will be soon, I promise.
Anything I can do to help convince you I'm the right guy?
I need to know 100% I can rely on you. That you'll never let me down.
We should catch up with the others.
We standing here all night, or we going inside?
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
What is? What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You mean you're trapped
Sorry
there too?
for busting in like this. Bus we were on crashed a little way back up the road there. We're still a little shaken up.
We're still a lot shaken up.
You certainly look shook up. I'm Vince.
I need a mirror. Maybe there's one here not covered in 20 years of...
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head.
It's right there if you change your mind.
Not for me.
Why are you even here? Little Hope sure isn't the town it used to be.
What happened here? The place seems completely deserted.
Little Hope feels a little like a ghost town. And that fog?
Life moves on, you know. But we don't all go with it.
There a phone in here?
We could use a way of contacting the outside world.
There's a phone, but it's been dead for years. You know, maybe there's still one working in town.
What is this guy's problem?
There's definitely something off about him.
He's harmless. Just had one too many. Let's look around.
There must be something here that can help us.
See what you can dig up.
He's in a world of his own. An old darts board. I was pretty good back in the day.
Stay. Play a little, no problem. I'm gonna take a look around.
You need an umbilical cord.
At least I'm looking for a way out.
Just a quick throw, and then we'll figure out how we're getting out of here.
Try for a big double,
Not
or...
my first time, Daniel. Shooting for double 20.
Okay, so you can play a little.
Still got it. Now for triple 20. Well, almost an Olympic shot after the night we've had.
They don't play darts in the Olympics.
Oh.
You both suck as bad as each other.
I'd keep that to yourself if you want to keep in with Taylor.
Approach the bar.
I vaguely remember what happened here. All the factories closed down. This place has some great history.
I can't believe it. These guys could be relatives.
Hey, this way.
Let's get out of here and...
You all hear that?
I definitely heard something.
Did you hear that as well?
Come on. Whatever it was, came from outside.
Really think it's smart to go back outside?
Well, there's nothing for us here. We need to move on.
Best of luck. Hope you find what you're looking for.
It's coming from the town.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
He was weird, that old guy.
Sure was something off about him. Why come to Creepy Central just to get a top-up?
What does that mean?
Mi az Isten?
I have a bad feeling about this.
We'll figure it out.
The way this fog just appears, it's not natural.
Jó.
What the hell is this thing?
Looks like some kind of effigy. A warning, perhaps. Or some other spiritual significance.
Whatever it is, it gives me the creeps.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious about it.
I've heard more than enough, thank you.
Hogy elfutott a háttérben az a kislány?
I'm sorry, I didn't scare you, did I?
I don't know which is scarier. Whatever this is, or your morbid interest in it.
A lot of people still really believe in this kind of stuff. After tonight, I thought you might be joining them.
Just because other people believe all sorts of garbage doesn't mean I'm about to.
I don't agree at all. But we'll just have to leave it at that.
Let's catch up with the rest. I don't want to spend any more time with this disgusting thing.
Fú, ez a nő.
Can you two make an effort to keep up?
Can you come over here?
What's wrong?
I just saw someone in the woods.
I can't see anyone.
What's up? You don't believe me?
Sorry, I don't buy it. Nobody would be out here at this ungodly hour.
Okay. We really should catch up with the others.
You two. We need to stick close.
What the hell? Did you hear that?
What on earth is that?
Okay, very good. We're freaked. Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all. John, where are you? Daniel? Taylor? Come on, John, where are you? This isn't funny.
Hey, wait for us!
What is that? There is something very weird about this fog.
Stay close.
I'm wondering if the fog wants to keep us here. Won't let us leave.
Hú, elég jó ez a setup amúgy. Ezt jól kitalálták. Erre nem lehet menni.
Hey. Come and check this out.
What on earth is that?
Not a clue.
What is your name, sir?
Andrew?
Andrew? And your name, lady?
Who the hell are you? Why are you dressed like that?
I am called Mary. I fashioned her with my own hand. She looks just like the one beside you. Would you kindly come play with me? Come play. Come play with me.
What witch's trickery is this now, Mary?
I have done nothing.
Hold your tongue.
I see you in trouble, yeah, Mary. Reverend Carver's affection for you will be shaken loose when he learns of your infidelity with the devil.
Amy, come back here.
There you are.
There's someone else out here, by the fire.
What? I don't see any fire.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
How can you not have seen that?
I couldn't see anything through this impossible, impenetrable fog.
Well, go ahead. Tell them what we saw.
A little girl appeared out of the fog, and then just like that, she was gone again.
What is going on?
Maybe the fog has got you confused. We're all stressed out.
Stressed my ass. I saw a girl dancing right here, clear as day.
Said her name was Mary. Looked exactly like the girl in my dream, but she talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
I'm not sure. I couldn't place her accent either.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
This kid, Mary, did she want to hurt you?
No. I don't think she meant to hurt me.
Now what?
Seems our only option is the road into town.
You're kidding me.
Got a better idea? Thought not.
Well, that escalated rather quickly. Everything that one does or doesn't do in one's life will catch up with one eventually. Don't you think? Don't look at me. I can't help you. Remember? We sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death. On my travels over many years, I've witnessed many things, seen and heard many beliefs, and there's usually some element of truth in each of them. These unfortunate folk seem to be dealing with forces as yet unexplained. I mean, sinister movements in the forest, spirits from the past, a little girl who may be in trouble. Or maybe she simply is trouble. Anyway, where are we? Angela isn't getting much tittle-tattle out of Taylor. No kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else. And then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do that. Let me reassure you. You helped make some decisions that will be valued later on. So far, so good. You're doing well. That fellow in the bar, he was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me. Clearly something disturbing on his mind. Enough. There's something not quite right in Little Hope, and souls may be in peril. Off you go again. See if you can lift the fog. Find the bus driver.
Okay.
Girl, she sounded so strange. I could barely understand her.
She sure sounded like she wasn't from anywhere around here.
I'm tempted to say she sounded more like she was from another time than another place.
You're right.
sofőr.
You hear that? What was that?
It's gotta be something small, nocturnal. Nothing to worry about.
I really hope you're right.
You see that?
Some big-ass animal.
I hope so. If not, what the fuck?
Might get a better view from up there.
How are you coping?
I don't know. What do you think happened to us back there?
I have absolutely no explanation for it. Makes zero sense to me.
What is out there?
You need to stay calm and positive. Panicking won't help anyone, and I, for one, have no intention of spending any longer out here than is absolutely necessary.
I'm right with you. Appreciate you checking in with me.
Csinos.
Could this have something to do with what we saw?
I guess it could, but it didn't feel like that.
I don't know which is worse. Ghostly apparitions or a town full of historical weirdos.
De kedves. Na, ott van. Az most lámpa vagy egy... Aha. Valami átjáró. Amikor egy horror filmben vagy játékban hídhoz érünk, az sose
There's
jó.
something up ahead!
Azt aztán majd jön a futás.
Which way? Can we move it?
Amen to that.
Look at that! Hey, wait! Stop!
Ezek még nem jöttek rá, hogy ez a kislány szellem?
I'm just gonna say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
Ugye?
What the hell do we do now?
I'll deal with this. Stay right here.
Hold up, I'll come with you.
Hey, you two!
This is not good.
Az igen.
Hey! Anyone there? Hello? Anyone? Get off me!
John!
What is it you want from me?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
These are most troubling times.
Wait, don't go!
Stay away!
What the hell are you? What do you want? It's impossible.
A black tongue full of riddles. I will not succumb to a witch's spell.
Please, Lord, I beg you. Rid me of these apparitions.
Who are you? This can't be happening.
Fix your gaze elsewhere. You are no husband of mine.
Let's get into town. It's not so far now, and it's our best shot at getting help.
You guys okay?
I am very far from okay. I am terrified and confused. I just saw my own double in the fog.
What happened in there?
This woman came out of nowhere in the fog, dressed like an extra from Salem. She was garbling something in an accent I didn't recognize, and most disturbing of all,
A Man of Medannak a srácom szálemes póló volt a hajón.
You're blowing this out of proportion, Angela.
Na, tehát akiket az elején láttunk, család, azok ugyanazok, mint ők, egy újjászületett verzióban akkor. De mindenkinek megvan a párja. A múltban, meg most. Az iszákos férj volt ő a szerencsétlen srác, ő a nővér, ő az anya, a báty is ott van, meg a kislány is.
I'm with Taylor.
Seriously? You want to go with her?
For me, this is a bad idea. Very bad.
I'll team up with Taylor. It's not safe for you to be hanging around here on your own.
Two teams are more likely to find a way out, which is what we all want, right?
I guess you're right. If the fog lets you through and you find help, send them into town to find us.
És a horrorfilm klisék arany szabálya, hogy nem válunk szét. Ugye? Hát, hogy ez annyira alap.
Hold up. You hear that?
Az igen. Nyekereg a csepel bicikli, keményem.
Are we okay here?
Ez hogy beszart, mint egy fasz.
That noise was just the old guy from the bar on his bike.
Stupid old drunk. Somewhere around here, there must be an easier way back up to the road. Let's move out.
You got an explanation for what we saw?
Nothing that makes sense. I do know there were witch trials in Little Hope around the same time as Salem. Now what?
Egyszerűen legalább nem kell futni. A büdös életben nem ér utol.
Are you okay? I wonder where the others are right now. Feels like it's my fault we split up in the first place. I feel responsible for everyone here. You are all in my care. How would you handle all this in my position?
I guess I'd
Amikor ilyen teljesen szar helyzetben vagyok, akkor mindig jönnek ezek
that's
nagy
all
pozitív.
anyone could do.
Not sure my best is up to dealing with whatever is going on around us tonight. What we saw back there, you think that was really supernatural?
We really can't be sure what it is we've seen.
Makes sense to me. Just because I can't explain what we saw doesn't mean we have to reach the most extreme conclusion. That's kind of what happened in Little Hope during the witch trials. They made bad decisions based on very little hard evidence.
Sure. I get that.
Either way, our goal here is not proving or disproving the supernatural, ghosts, whatever else. It's getting the hell out of here.
Ez aztán nagyon brave movement volt. Ismét. És tudja, hogy nem lesz semmi. Na! Luisa cica. Ez az. Egy stukker! Wow. Golyó is van benne. Na. És ő tudja ezt így használni? Még olyan profin elrakta a modern varázslat és rituálék. Jó. biztos a Budin ilyet olvasgatnék a Garfield magazin helyett. És most rögtök, de nem olyan rég, ilyen, szerintem 20 éven erre kellett menni. Nem, szerintem erről jöttünk. És a faszi erre futott. Tehát, hogy szerintem ilyen 20 év után vettem egy Garfield magazint, és tök jó volt. Na. De most tényleg vannak emberek, akik így ide járkálnak, és akkor így bele vésik ezt így a fába. Na mindegy, hát ő dolguk. Nincs jobb dolguk. Most én meg nem vagyok benne biztos, hogy jó irányba megyek egyébként. Ja de, arra nem voltunk.
Professor?
És ez hogy jutott át? Ez annyira beszart, hogy átugrott, vagy mi? Ja, nyitva volt az ajtó. Jó volt
There
egy.
you are. You flipped out again. Just like you did on the road.
You can't blame me for that.
Miért nem?
What the hell was that in there?
It was nothing.
Engedjük el.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What am I? In second grade?
Hát körülbelül. Na.
This place is our best shot.
Milyen jó a rendőröknek ott a logója, hogy ott van a fekete cica.
Look around for something we can break the glass with.
És mi, hogyha itt is nyitva van az ajtó, nem? Na. Nézzétek! Na, ott a sráctól nem látszik. Itt ilyen fekete macska van. De szeretnék olyan helyen élni, akinek a logójában is ilyen fekete macskák vannak, nem? Na, találtunk egy követ. Megvizsgáltuk, ez az.
Give me that. I'll smash the window.
No problem. I can do this.
Okay.
Hát erről is gyorsan lemondott.
Not anyone.
Putting a rock through a window at 10 paces? Anyone can make the shot.
If you're feeling under pressure, let someone else do it.
I'm not feeling pressure.
Just saying.
Can you stop talking?
Istenem.
Oh,
Nem talán elle pattan a kő, vagy mi?
Do you think a rookie could make a shot like that?
Looks safe enough. Piece of cake.
Tehát, értitek, miután beszart, elfutott másodszor, mi dobtuk be az ablakot, és ő mondja, hogy piece of cake. Really? Na, már 4:01 van. Az előző részekben mindig elmondtam, hogy reggelig tart a sztori minden ilyen játékban.
I know you saw something. It's written all over you.
I don't want to discuss it. What I want is to get far away from here.
Na, és itt a régi ház, ami az elején leégett szerintem. Tuti. Ó, hát arra is van valami tuti, valami nagyon... Aha, ott is világít valami. Tudod, ki vette meg ezt a leégett kísértett házat? Senki! Jó, visszadobott az elejére. Ja nem. Iskolába vagyunk.
Wonder what closed the school down.
Ja, hogy lehet, hogy abból a házból iskolát csináltak, ami az elején leégett. Ugyanerre a kerítésre esett rá a srác.
Looks like there's no way through. I might have made a bad call here.
Don't stress it. No one made us come this way. We'll find another way.
Na. Akkor most engedi megtekinteni a dolgokat. Aha, itt a térkép. Itt voltunk a hídon. És nem nagyon tudok belezoomolni. És itt volt még egy... Ja, aha, csak egy tábla. De nem a hídtól jöttünk? Na mindegy, érdekes, mert ugye ez a misztikus köd itt belezavar a dolgokba. Na mi van arra? Valami ház, valami játszótér. Hát nyilván a játszótérre megyünk. Székem. Meg kell egy kicsit emelni.
Hey, are you okay? You should come out of there right now.
This the same little girl you saw with Andrew before?
Tehát negyedegy van, és ez a kislány itt kóricál kint. Jumpscare hegyek.
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Quiet now. I will not be gone.
What are you talking about?
Get away, or he will find me.
Aha. És most megint visszamegyünk a múltba.
I know very well you're in there.
Please, no, let me go.
I will release you once I am sure you will not speak of our secret. Your childish games tire me. You will respect me, and you will say nothing.
No!
Let go of her right now!
What spell have you cast? I am frozen to my
I
marrow.
have done nothing. Amy is the caster of spells. She is the one in league with the devil. I saw her in the forest together with her familiars. I am innocent.
I will have the truth, one way or another. You come with me, girl.
Thank you kindly.
Be silent, child.
Can someone tell me what just happened?
The girl with the priest. That's the one I saw with Andrew. There must be a connection between her and the other girl.
I think you're right.
I don't get it.
We have to get away from here. Far away.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Hogy mögém jöttek a karakterek. Maminak csúnya halála lehet.
I'm glad you're here.
Both of us are getting out of here. You'll see. Could mean someone's around.
Maybe they can help.
Let's head over. Here, need a hand?
Ezt most láttuk.
Let me help you.
I don't think this takes us out of this shitty town. There's no road.
Wherever it leads, it's wreaking havoc on my shoes.
Must lead somewhere, though.
I'm not so sure. There's barely even a path.
Place must have been a grocery store or something.
That campaign didn't work out too well. Let's just find another way. What are you doing?
Help me push this, will you?
Seriously?
There's no other way.
I've got no choice.
Let me see if I can get this open.
Seriously? You're going in there?
Let me go in, look around. If it's all clear, I'll come and open the door.
I don't like the idea of being out here on my own.
It'll be fine. You got Angela here with you.
Don't take a Sunday morning stroll when you get in there.
I need your phone.
What for?
Flashlight. It's dark in there.
Please be quick.
I'm in.
Is it safe?
Think so.
Pull your finger out of your ass and open the goddamn door.
Taylor, the door won't open.
Okay, we'll look for another way around.
És még valami macska.
Hello? Who's there?
Hey! Can't get through. This window is all boarded up.
You gave me a shock.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spook you. How is it in there?
I got company. Of the rodent variety.
Oh, gross.
Relax. They look well fed.
Head to the front. I'll meet you there.
Can you step on it? We'd like to get out of here sometime.
Sure thing. Hold on. I'll be right there. Will you relax? I'm coming. Angela? How the hell?
The back door is locked. What troubles you? Tell me, what is happening?
Sooner will come for me.
Calm yourself, wife. Who is coming for you?
Ők lehet, hogy nem is rosszak, hanem egy történetet akarnak nekünk átadni.
Accusations of what sort?
They talk that I'm in league with the devil, that I'm guilty of witchcraft.
There's no sense in that. Who would say such a thing?
I cannot rightly say.
You are privy to the rumors
Please,
about
sir,
my
do
wife,
not
Amy?
open that door. Do not let them take me, I beg you, husband.
I am here to arrest your wife, Joseph. I have the legal warrant here.
My wife has done nothing wrong.
There is a witness to your wife speaking in tongues.
Who accuses my wife?
Mary.
The word of a child condemns my wife.
You will deliver yourself into the marshal's hands for your own good.
Then I must accompany her. She will not leave my sight.
Such action will not aid your wife's cause. Trust in justice.
Do not fear. I will find a way to resolve this.
Where the hell have you been? You look freaked. What's up? You saw something else, right?
This was different. I think they could see and hear me. It was hard to tell exactly. They seemed really spooked.
You see anything else?
Priest. The one from the playground. I don't know. It didn't make much sense.
You're kidding me.
No. He was real scared. Like, he believed the devil was in Little Hope.
Holy shit. I got the same feeling when I met my double. They all fear the devil is coming for them.
What in the hell are we mixed up in here? We've really screwed up here. Instead of getting out of this awful place, we're right back in the middle of town.
Pont arra gondoltam, hogy még minden karakterem él, de még nem is nagyon volt olyan nagy lehetőség elhalálozásra szerintem.
What do you think?
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
There you go. We'll be on our way from Little Hope while the others are still MIA in the woods. Something up?
Yeah, there's something kind of familiar about this place.
Sokkal lassabb történet, mint a Man of Medannak. Na, go. Mondjuk az első egy órában nem is játszottunk, nem is irányítottuk a karaktert kb. Na itt mi van? Remek. Na, ha telefon lennék, akkor hol lennék, ugye? Itt vannak az árkák. Jó van. Úgyhogy itt azt tudjuk, hogy a régmúltban boszorkányüldözés volt, az ilyen 80-as évek környéke, vagy 70-es évek környékén, meg valami gyárat bezártak. Ezt már láttuk. Ugye? Ez csak a tábla lesz, hogy...
Real nice.
There's gotta be something.
Csak azt hittem megakadt a Twitch. Oké. Nyilván valamit kell lennie valaminek. Nem gondolnám, hogy... Aha, jó. És miben, hogy...
We have a winner. Found a phone.
Süket lesz. Tuti.
This could be our way out. Mine's dead.
Ki gondolta volna, hogy süket a... Vagy hogy nincs vonal, nem?
Shit! Whoa! Hey! Take it easy.
I'm thinking I know what's wrong.
Please do share.
There's no cable plugged in.
Wow.
There's gotta
De
be a
az,
cable
de az
here
öregnek van
someplace.
egyetemi diplomája, meg ő a professzor, bazzeg, és a gyerek jön rá, hogy... Hanyas vagy te disznó? Na jó, szevasz. És a gyerek jön rá, értitek, hogy nincs bedugva a telefon. Hát ez... több mint csodálatos. Ez is zárva lesz.
Keep looking.
Hogy osztja az észt a faszi? Na, ott világít valami.
Fucking thing. Thought this was our way out. What is that?
Micsoda horror movement. Somebody answer the phone.
Answer it.
I can do this.
Be careful.
Csörög a
Don't
vezeték
stress it,
nélküli
Professor.
telefon. Be careful.
What can you hear?
A woman. She sounds real upset.
Talk to her. Try to get some details, her location, anything we can use to find her.
Not all here in Little Hope are willing for the truth to out.
Okay, cool it, will you please? I can help you out here, but before I can do that, you need to tell me where you are.
Push harder. Find out what the fuck is going on.
Ez nagyon nyomorult ez a tanár.
I'm on it.
My words were not directed at you.
Tell me exactly where you are. Are you in town someplace?
As I walked, a man and a woman appeared at my front. I had not seen them approach. I reached out in fear. I did not know them. Their clothes and manner of speaking were not familiar to me. They spoke of things that I could not make sense of. I swear I do not know where he came from or what this man wanted of me. I could not make sense of the things he spoke of. You must believe me, I beg you. I so falsely accused of crime.
Hey! Get off of me!
Come here, girl. I would speak with you. You cannot talk of our secret. Eternal damnation awaits if you do. We have an understanding, do we not?
No evil word shall leave my lips.
Should you breathe a word, or the edge of a word about the other things, then I will come to you in the black of some terrible night, and bring a reckoning that will shudder you.
Now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone begging. Go be with your kin.
I beseech this court, and good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the protestations of the accused. The devil is the master of deceit. All his servants feign innocence. They can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God, I am innocent of all accusations against me.
Hush now, Amy.
What the hell should we do?
We need to stay quiet. We just let this play out. See what happens.
Nem akarok beleszólni, mert ugye mindig bajba keverjük ilyenkor, mert érzékelik a mi jelenlétünket ott, és akkor ráverik, hogy boszorkány.
They know who I am. That I side with the righteous.
I will not be caught in the web of your deception. The devil hides himself where he is least expected.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend. I beg the court's forgiveness, but I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
I respectfully ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man whose very home is foul with the stench of brimstone.
I feel a chill in my bones. What manner of evil is this?
The beast has his malevolent gaze upon us. His servant is among us.
What the? Stay out of this.
The supposed evidence against me is little more than spiteful imaginings.
If there be darkness here among us, I will shine.
No!
Mary?
Mary, my sister, what ails you?
What have you done to this child? You have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself. The poor creature seems possessed. No doubt you're doing.
It's not true, Reverend. Why have you taken against me so?
We will see the truth of it. Amy, lay your hands on Mary. Let us see what occurs. If I am correct, your touch will release her from this affliction.
What ails you?
It must be so, if you are the one who bewitched her.
Leave her alone!
Who speaks?
Who's there? God preserve us.
Please.
The master cannot help you now. It is too late.
They are here among us. They are here among us.
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope? Take heed and pray. The devil is here in this very room. Protect yourselves. Seek out the Lord.
What the hell was that shit? Was that for real?
Felt pretty damn real to me.
Seriously? Didn't the witch trials happen centuries ago?
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation. That little girl who had some kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
I know that little girl. She's the one me and Angela saw back in the woods.
Accusations were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge. Or by meddling liars, like that little girl, who took perverse pleasure in poisoning their own communities.
Come on. She's just some little kid, who most likely doesn't get how big a deal the whole thing is.
She knows exactly how serious it is.
Either way, the woman on trial, Angela 2.0, she seemed like she saw us. And so did some of the others. A little kid just seeing us appear out of nowhere could easily believe that was witchcraft, especially back then.
Dream up all the excuses you want for that little kid. I don't trust her one little bit.
We can't explain how we happened to see each other. How do you expect some little girl from 300 years ago to wrap her head around it?
The woman we just saw condemned, I saw her back at the intersection.
I noticed something else weird. Her husband, he looked a lot like you, Professor.
The two people with that little brat looked just like Daniel and Taylor. What the hell does all this mean?
Who's that?
Hey, Professor! You in there?
Come on, let's go. Hey, Taylor! We're in here!
We can't open the damn doors!
We can't either! They must be locked!
De egy betört ablakon át
Let's all try to
kukucskálunk be,
force the
úgymond, tehát,
handle.
hogy...
In 3, 2, 1... Taylor.
Na, újra együtt a csapat.
Find anything that could get us out of here?
Nah, big fat nothing back there.
Just a pile of junk.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Why the concern, John?
What's bugging you?
We saw Angela's double get tried and condemned for being a witch.
Okay, so now what?
We've already tried a few places and come up with nothing.
Except enough weird shit to put us in therapy for life.
Forget about what's happened so far. Our best shot at finding help is in town.
Really? Forget about what's happened? There's some real scary shit going down in the outskirts, and our plan is to stroll into the center of Weirdsville. Just a suggestion, but maybe we should figure out what the fuck is going on here first.
We need to know what that woman is facing. What's gonna happen to her next?
I like the idea, but how would we even begin to find that out?
We've already been down those paths. Maybe the answer lies down the one path we haven't taken yet.
What the hell?
This is fucking crazy. We have no clue what we're getting ourselves into.
It's already been a hell of a night, but I'm sure we'll pull through.
The geeky exterior is all play. There's a warrior in there.
Azt hittem a kurátor fog mondani valamit, én óránként azért beszokott köszönni. 3:41 van, de reggelig megy a játék. Lead students towards town, stick together, okay.
This fog is getting worse.
Megint ott lesz az a buzi híd. Nem ott volt az a szörny. Biztos, hogy ott lesz az a... Tényleg az a szörnyetek. De érdekes, hogy eltelt 2 óra, és ugye minden Dark Picture, vagy minden játékot ilyen jellegűt úgy próbálok játszani, hogy mindenki túlélje. Hát, láttátok a Man of Medannak is. Ott is egy ilyen... Hát, nézzétek majd meg. De itt nem dobott be annyi lehetőséget, hogy... mint ott az elhalálozásra.
Water looks black. I don't want to go anywhere near it.
Mondjuk este minek tűnjön a víz? Az lenne fura, hogyha zöld lenne, nem?
Okay. Who's first up?
No.
Professor, you keep telling us you're in charge, so...
Okay. Sure thing.
Is it safe to cross?
Don't stress. The professor and me will make sure you get across, no problem.
Right, we'll get you over for sure.
Ha nem adja át a lehetőséget, hogy én roncsam el, akkor tudja, hogy valakinek le kell esni.
Hey!
Eltűntek a ködben.
My God! What do we do?
We can't stay here.
Kiváló meglátás, kedves kuzin. Oké. Egy varjú. Nagyon jó.
In this year of our Lord, 1692, we are here present to bear witness to a just execution.
No!
Amy is declared guilty of consorting with the devil, and is to be drowned as a witch and sorceress. Let us pray in silence for her soul.
I've done no wrong. I am no witch. I do not deserve death. I beg you.
I don't know how to help you. Tell me what I can do.
Please, sir. You must help me. You must.
Jó kitalálták ezt a sztorit amúgy.
The devil is in the wind, seeking to help his own. He would release her from the chains. Isaac, let us conclude our business here swiftly. The will of the court must be imposed before it's too late. The devil fortifies her. You must bind her tightly.
You cannot do this.
Isaac,
I am innocent.
fulfill the will of the court.
Help me.
Send this witch back into the lap of her master, lest he come for us all.
Little Hope is already lost, shrouded in evil.
Hogy is volt a
But those who
gyaloggalomban?
claim from witchcraft or outside demons, we are poisoned from within.
You will not save yourself with riddles.
There is no riddle. The devil takes many forms. You know that better than any. In Little Hope, he has hid himself under a shroud of innocence, taken the form of a child by accuser. While Mary still draws breath, Little Hope remains beyond salvation. There lies your evil reference in your very midst.
Isaac.
Hát igen, she can breathe under the water. Mondjuk ez meg, tehát hogy oké, hogy lassabb sztori, de sokkal horrorosabb, mint a Man of Medan volt.
What did you see? Tell me.
I don't know how to tell you what I just saw.
Your double was pushed into the river in chains. She drowned.
Na, jön a kurátor? Nem, még mindig nem jön.
All right, I'll go first. Okay, you two, get on down here.
És a másik kettőt mit szerencsétlen?
What the hell is that?
What is that thing?
Get away from it!
Run! Get the hell out of there!
Look out! Shit!
Don't leave me behind!
Hey! Give me a hand here!
Hold on, hold on.
I'm coming back for you, John. Hold on. Reach up and grab my hand. Jump up and grab onto me.
Okay, I trust you.
Oké. De tök sok idejük van, hát ez alig vánszorog. Na, jó, de mit gondoltak? Ez nem tud fölmenni. Hát 5-ször körbe is futhatták volna, nem? Na itt a kurátor.
Phew, that was really quite close for Angela. She was almost lost to a fate worse than death. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with death. Well done. Not a soul lost so far. Things could have been quite different. As the stakes seem to have been elevated, that gun might prove to be a lifesaver. Don't you think? Or the precise opposite? Andrew's keeping it quiet. Good move. Look after number one, right? The boys have some interesting theories. Maybe you're choosing to believe Daniel's theory, that they're already dead. My dream was lengthened after life. Oh, then began the tempest to my soul. I passed, methought, the melancholy flood with that sour ferryman, which poets write of, unto the kingdom of perpetual night. It's possible, I suppose. Maybe the bus driver can shed some light.
Jó, ezt elmondtad, és hogyha nem is bus driver.
Confusing for you right now. Doppelgangers, witches, ghosts, death, and demons. What could possibly tie all of these souls together? I dare say we'll find out Hmm? I have been granted permission to give you a single hint. Tempted? You're going it alone. Brave. Independent. Possibly foolish.
Ez sose szabad választani, csak összezavar. Ha ő segít, az nem segítség.
Go on then. As terrifying as it might be, you should get back to it.
Na, mit gondoltok? Mi lesz itt? Már nem ebbe a sectionbe, hanem úgy mi a csavar a történetben.
What in the name of holy fuck was that? I've never seen anything like it. It was like something from a nightmare. Did you see the way it looked? The gaping mouth, those dead, soulless eyes?
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
I was nearly gone. If that thing had caught me, it was so close.
You've had the crap scared out of you. We all have. But at least we got the fuck away from it.
We did. Thank God we're all okay.
Right now, we're safe.
That thing, whatever the fuck it was, is still out there. Could be hunting us as we speak.
It was in chains. Just like the woman who went in the water. I don't believe that's coincidence. Either of you see what happened to Taylor and Daniel?
They can't be far behind us. Let's just get out of here.
Can we keep moving? I don't feel safe here.
Úgyse erre kell, mert tuti, hogy...
Of all the places to end up, let's get out of here.
Nyitva volt.
Let's stay away from that bridge.
I'm all for putting as much distance between us and that hideous thing as we can.
Pretty sure Daniel and Taylor would be thinking the same thing.
Ő is tud teleportálni.
Out of sight, quick!
Ez megint a bácsi? Mert nyilván nem tudom nézni a...
Best to keep out of his way, I reckon. We should talk about what the woman said before they drowned her. The little girl has to be stopped.
She was talking about stopping the witch trials, right?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go.
I'll go in and take a look around.
Egy óra 3.
How you doing?
I'm wondering if that thing could be coming after us.
Don't think it's coming after us.
What makes you so sure?
You and me gotta stay real close now.
When you say close, how close exactly? This close?
A little closer. A little bit more.
Nincs idő a romantikázásra. Mondjuk úgy írja stick together-t, mint hogyha...
Didn't hear anything.
Nem lehet arrébb menni, tehát hogy ez úgyis követni fog minket. Jó, oké. Arra megyünk, na.
I don't like this. I want to go another way.
Jó van,
I think there is another way.
Tipikus nő, bazdmeg. Ezt már láttuk.
Quite the tourist trail.
Not a place I want to revisit.
Micsoda humorok, kérem szépen.
Hey, over here. You gotta check this out.
That thing could still be around here. In the water.
No, we left that thing way behind. We must have. Oh, shit.
You're going first, right?
You weigh half what I do. Better if you lead.
I'm not crossing this crapped out bridge. No way.
Mekkora
Find the
fék
others
ez
we
a
gotta
nő?
cross. We got no choice.
Fine. I'm heading across. You can follow me. If the bridge is still standing.
Okay then. What the hell is that? You see this?
Let's get out of here.
Daniel! Get your hands off us!
Quiet. I beg you.
Mary? Mary? Mary! I am over this way!
Mary. The fountain of all evil is here.
What? What evil? You know what's going on here? We sure as hell don't. You scared us half to death.
You speak to me of death. This day, I have pulled my wife's body from a watery grave and buried her in the ground with my own hands. And all this because of her. Mary.
Who in the hell are you? Why do you look just like John?
I have no answers for you. Perhaps I'm already under a witch's spell.
There it lies. I found it.
How did you come by this?
Fashioned with my own hand.
I take it to protect you. Suspicion and betrayal walk side by side in Little Oak. No one is safe.
Please, Tabitha, let me keep here.
Nothing. No working phone anywhere.
Okay, so it looks like we really are trapped here.
Still no sign of him?
Nope. Not yet.
I just hope they're both okay. I figured we'd have found the bus driver by now. Wonder where he's at.
Why can't you leave us alone?
I think she wants us to go after her.
I'm with you. We go after her. She's mixed up in all this.
The two girls we've seen. One is from the past. This one is from here and now.
Maybe the girl we're seeing here is somehow a mirror image of the girl from the 17th century.
Don't you want to wait for Daniel and Taylor?
If they were coming this way, they'd be here by now. Stay loose. Who knows what's up ahead?
Hey, wait for us!
Shoo! Ugh! Disgusting! Guys? You there?
Nem. Nem találtam? Hát nem találtam el, nem? Mennek, már nincs sok hátra.
It's not stopping.
De mondjuk még nem tudunk futni. Nem csukja be meg az ajtót? Ugye? Miért nem csukja be az ajtót? Nem tud felállni és kinyitni az ajtót. Most ezzel mi lett? Ennek Sanyi?
Angela! Shit! No! What did she do to deserve that?
It's just you and me now. Until Taylor and Daniel get to us.
Most nem tudom, hogy egy mínusz-e. Most komolyan.
Hey!
Most ez ott valamit elbaromkodott ott a csatornába.
There's something blocking the door. Give me a hand, will ya? This place is a museum of some kind.
Is she in there?
Relax.
This doesn't feel right.
Stay focused. We're not having a rerun of what just happened to Angela.
You sure about that?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep us both safe. Once we're out of here, We'll hook up with the others.
That's if they're still alive. Why is this kid out here on her own?
It's strange.
Maybe she's linked to Mary somehow?
Gotta be. Though how and why, I'm not sure of yet.
Ott futott el a kis csaj.
We can get out this way. Where'd that little girl get to? She let us in here and then disappeared.
Maybe that was her plan all along.
I'm not sure about that.
És most meghalt az Angela? Vagy majd így a végén visszatér és kinyit nekünk egy ajtót. A hős.
Almost out of juice. No signal out here anyway.
Itt a csatorna.
You hear that?
Maybe. Heard something, not sure what.
Guys? Professor? That you in there?
Can we just get out of here? Where the hell are the others?
Probably as lost as us.
You think they're looking for us?
Could be.
Angela's got no interest in finding me. That's for sure.
She's got a mean streak, all right. But she's got some heart.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Known her for a long time. All right. $10, says no one's home.
I'm not touching that. Still, first place we've seen in a while.
Find a way in?
Like you found a way into that store? You a burglar in your spare time?
No. But I was in a past life. Hey, Taylor, check this out.
Check what out?
Don't think anyone's visited for a long time. Oh, yeah. And that's $10 you owe me.
Don't owe you squat. I never took the bet.
Fair enough. It's loose. I can jimmy this open, no problem. We could have a big powwow about who goes in first. But we both know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Sure thing. Whoa, what the? What? That's... Oh.
Easy now, tough guy. Don't beat up the scary doll.
Funny. Get your ass in here.
Minek írja oda a gép, hogy stick together?
Come on. This way. These things look so real. They're freaking me out. What's up?
I just saw something.
Cold to say.
Where the hell are you going? You sure this is a good move?
Nope.
Na, valami achievementet kaptunk. Lehet, hogy az előző végigjátszással.
That you? Taylor?
Szép. Együtt így megvan az összes.
Taylor! You okay? What's going on? Come on!
Okay.
What happened? I heard voices.
I saw my fucking self looking back at me, dressed all weird, speaking funny. I mean, what the fuck?
Sorry I wasn't there for you.
Még egy achievement.
This woman, the one who looked like me, they just dragged her out like some kind of criminal. I mean, shit. Let's get out of here.
I hear that.
Ja, gyereknél meg van egy pisztoly. Ezt feltehetnénk.
I found a knife.
Maybe it was a knife once, when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Think we should bring it along?
Here, you take it.
Why?
It's obvious, dummy. Self-defense.
You take it. You know, just in case.
És ezek nem hallják egymást? Kap be!
Come on, this way out.
Oh, hello.
Na.
Are things becoming any clearer for you? That thing, whatever it is, just keeps coming for Angela. Unrelenting. I do hope she's okay.
Akkor még nem halt meg.
Another instrument of death added to the group's collection. Good work. Let me help you out. Give you one little hint. No hint? Perhaps you think you can piece things together yourself. The stakes are much greater than life and death. I hope you know what you're doing. I'll leave you now with some wise words from a great Irish playwright I once met in Paris, I believe. Never judge anyone shortly. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. She's just a child. Let's speak again later.
Looks like we've lucked out here. Back on the road. The professor and the others can't be far.
Hope you're right.
Hát talán ez már a végjáték. Ja, csajjal vagyunk.
The woman who looks like me. What did she do to be taken like that?
Not a great omen for sure. But nothing's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure of that.
What I saw back there was unreal.
I get that, but...
But shit, this whole night has been messed up since we crashed. Thanks for having my back. This shitty night would be a lot tougher without you here.
We've looked out for each other.
Jó, ott állt már is, csak meg akartam nézni.
I don't know.
Hát arra nem adott be semmit, úgyhogy azt hittem arra kell menni, mert hogy ott állt meg a karakter. Van az a nyomorult varjú.
We need to slide around the side.
Yeah.
What's that? Get over here! This isn't possible. I know those markings. This is my old tire swing. Look, here, see?
Hey, it's okay, it's okay.
It's not okay, you don't get it. See these stars? I painted them onto this tire with my dad. When I was 10 years old.
You sure?
Hell yes, I'm sure this is my tire swing. How come it's out here?
Can't be. Just looks the same. It's just a coincidence.
You're a real dumbass sometimes, you know that? This is no coincidence. This fucked up place is messing with me.
Hey, look at me, look at me. We're getting through this, okay? Together.
This is not my doing.
You must help me. I beg you. Please help me before it is too late.
Hush now, woman. Only the Almighty can forgive your sin. That is your only hope of salvation.
Listen to me. I have committed no sin. The puppet I am condemned for is a child's plaything. Nothing more. I
You'll
swear
not
it.
sway me. The sickness you brought into our midst must be purged. To free all of us and you from evil, you must burn.
I beg you, stop. Do not do this. Ah! No, no, please, no. Stop. Ah! Ah!
Pray, Lord, that you can take the soul of this, our sister Tabitha, who has been led astray by the devil, and do with it as you will.
The woman we just saw, it was me. That means I'm next.
Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure of that.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here.
Let's keep on going to the church. That's likely where the rest are.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Feels like we're being followed.
We are being followed.
Hey! Get the fuck out of here!
Back the fuck off, will you? Oh crap, what the fuck is that?
Move! Run!
Jó, hogy adott egy másik hintet, hogy meg tudtam menteni. Ez mi ez átteleportál?
Keep moving, go!
Nem teleportál melléjük, nem?
You hear that? Is that Taylor?
Taylor! Is that you back there? Get to the church! Run! Hey! Get inside! Go! Come on, move it!
Hey! Run!
Get inside!
What the hell are you doing?
Hey!
Are you crazy? You trying to get yourself killed?
Get in here.
Hey!
Meglőttük. Miért nem engedik be?
Where's Angela?
She didn't make it. Nothing she could do.
Nem tudtunk mit tenni.
You kidding me?
Vicces
No,
velem?
then we have to keep that thing outside, or we'll be joining her.
Fuck.
Look for ways in and out of here. Close them all off. Shit! Come on, we need a barricade here. Come on.
Hey! Hey!
Why the hell is that old fool still out there?
Looks like he's following us.
Whatever he's up to, we can't trust
I
him.
know you're inside.
If you hadn't lost your cool and taken that pot shot at him, maybe he'd be on his way.
He doesn't get how much trouble we're in here.
Get out here and look me in the eye!
Don't even think about going outside.
You motherfucker, you! You take a goddamn shot at me? Quit hiding in there!
We have to get rid of him. We're in deep shit if that thing hears us.
Hey, cool it. I was trying to help. Didn't you see that thing?
What are you talking about? Ain't nothing out here.
That thing out there killed my friend.
Okay. So tell me what happened.
Everything happened so fast. 1 minute my friend was right with us, then like that, she was gone, taken.
Gone forever. I sure as hell get that. Stay here. Don't move.
What are you gonna go and do?
Go get help.
You really think it was smart not to tell me that you had that gun?
I can't believe you're getting mad at me. We got away, didn't we?
This time, maybe. But next time, you could just as easily shoot one of us.
Professor? Andrew!
It's me. I'm next. The priest, reverend, whatever, made accusations against my double. It sounded serious.
Another trial?
Not this time. It sure looked like it was heading that way.
And the girl? Mary?
Yeah. She was there all right.
We secure in here? You find any other ways in?
Sorry, Professor, I didn't check.
That thing is still out there. Look over there.
We have to follow her. Whoever she is, she's tied up in everything that's happened here.
What if you're right? What then?
If we can stop her, it could prevent any more harm happening to our doubles.
Okay. Guard the door in case that thing comes back.
Hey, kid? You out here?
It pains me to say these words, but your punishment today will protect us all. Keep our town safe.
Can you spare him? I beg you.
This is hard for you, child. But one day you will understand, and you will thank me.
Go from this place, Mary. Your pleas cannot reach him. My fate is not a memory you should carry.
Who will be my keeper if you are gone?
Judge Wyman has instructed Abraham. He will be your keeper. A decision not all are in agreement with. Every man will face his day of judgment. Yours is today.
No! No! Look, child. See who you would have me spare. See he is no longer of this earth. Only the damned and the devil can resist in this way.
Tehát ő mindegyik életében ráesett erre a kerítésre, igazán elvihették onnan. Ez a szar ilyen veszélyes. Ugye?
He was right here. I was holding him. He was right there. Nothing I could do.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I know how much it messed me up.
Thanks. We're both still standing. That's what counts.
Why did that kid Mary want us to see her brother executed?
Doesn't add up. We're missing a piece of the puzzle somehow.
Like what?
Not sure. First time I saw Mary, felt like I recognized her from someplace.
Me too. I know I've seen her before. But where?
There it is! That's what's been after us!
We can't let it trap us up here.
What do we do now with that thing outside?
Quiet.
It's out there. Listen.
It's out there for now. What if it decides to come in after us?
Maybe we're okay if we stay inside the church.
Because?
Because it's holy ground.
Ja,
A church?
én
Maybe
is
it
pont
can't
erre
come in.
gondoltam.
It's a fucking vampire now?
I'm just saying, this is a solid building.
He's right. We're safer in here. We're staying put.
I guess staying makes some kind of sense, right? You think that's our best move?
We are staying in here. No choice.
Okay, maybe you got a point. Perhaps the thing will get bored and take off.
We have nowhere else to go.
Sounds like more than one. Fucking great.
Just listen up. It follows us when we move around.
And we need to be cool.
No way. This...
us! We gotta do something now.
Hold on. We need to be calm.
Fuck calm. Taylor's in trouble.
Daniel!
Taylor.
Is that you? I can't see shit. Is that you? I'm over here.
Na ne! Kurva. De nehezen lehet ez. Irányítani. Nem lesz. Hű, de már hogy odaadtuk a kést.
Am I happy to see you guys? Thought I'd lost you.
We're still in big trouble here. I need a break.
We gotta keep moving. Can't stop.
No, wait. He needs a break.
Forget it. Those things are coming after us, not you. We can't hang around.
I keep telling you, stick together, and we'll be fine.
Fine like Angela, right?
All right. What's our next move?
I'm not sure.
We should rest here for a while.
Végül is.
You asleep? That's impressive.
I wish. No way I could get any shut-eye after what went down tonight. Would love to, though. I'm beat. Any ideas how we getting out of here?
Listen, it's clear now. There's no help available. We're on our own.
Sure seems that way.
Our best shot, maybe our only shot, is to stop that girl, Mary.
Getting to Mary, stopping her might help, sure, okay, but what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us?
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure of it. Maybe the other girl is trying to lead us somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe to a place we can stop all this.
Everything feels out of control. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point.
Mary's the key to everything that's happened. The trials, the executions.
Sure, but how are we supposed to stop her? Not even sure she's real.
Too late for us to do anything now. We've had it. This is over.
We have to try. We owe it to the others. And ourselves. Mary's the key to this. I'm certain of it.
It's not that simple. And like you said, she's just a kid. We can't...
Listen to me. We see her again. We do whatever is necessary.
What's that?
Shh.
Hell no, that thing is back to finish me off.
Okay. Wait until you have a clean shot. Come on, it's almost on us. Shoot the damn thing.
Erre rábaszok. Ez a csaj, ez az öreg nő lesz, bazd meg.
Did I get it? Is it dead?
Mindig elveszítek egy karaktert.
No, no, no.
I'm so sorry.
This can't be happening. We saw her get taken back at the museum. There's no way she could be wandering around out here.
Soha nem fogom megcsinálni azt, hogy mindenki életben marad.
Easy, John.
Please.
It was an accident.
This is all so fucked up.
I thought that thing was coming for us.
Fucking thing's not hurting anyone else. I should have fucking taken it off of you.
Run! Now! Ease up, will you? Hold up! Andrew, wait! Professor! You there? Daniel? Taylor? Guys! Where the hell are you?
Nem lehet megmenteni? Anyád. Nem sikerült?
How we got out of there in one piece, I'll never know.
Hold the celebrations. We're still cornered in Shithole Central.
And the fucking mutants are still out there. We gotta keep moving.
It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels or by demons. Heaven or hell. Perhaps you've started to realize something. everything and everyone may not be quite what they appear to be. 3 executions, 3 tormented beings, and so far, only 1 lost soul. Angela. But it would appear that you are your own worst enemy. I did warn you to be careful with that gun. Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog? Something wicked this way comes.
Keep a lookout for the girl. We have to stop her.
That little brat. Someone needs to teach her a lesson.
Amen to that.
Fireflies. That's what's causing the glow. Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird.
Hát így a végére azért keményen összekuszálódtak a szálak.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me. My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak. I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
What do you want from me?
I want to know what you're going to say to the court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I know how this must look, but you have to speak out. Tell everyone what the girl did, like your friend is telling you to.
The devil has sent you to tempt me. I must not succumb. Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child.
Putting it all on a kid isn't right. The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
That's way off. We gotta stop the kid. No other way to do this.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by God. No one can doubt that.
Bad move there, man. Standing up for the kid is probably gonna do us all in.
I hope you're wrong. For all our sakes.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No. We never even saw her.
Fuck.
We met up with Andrew's double, Abraham. He was thinking about testifying against Mary, but good boy Andrew talked him out of it.
Oh, fuck me. We are seeing glimpses of what happened here hundreds of years ago.
Not great.
Demons from the past?
Don't know how much more of this shit I can take. One thing I didn't see coming, I feel like one of the team. I'm good with that. Never happens to me.
Yeah, I hear that. Learned a few things about myself tonight. Shame it had to be from witches and ghosts.
We could have used one of those, what do you call it? A paladin, a holy warrior.
Holy shit. I never had you down as a game geek.
There's a lot more about me you don't know. I'm full of surprises. You'll see.
We need to get moving.
Fuck this place and the stupid ass crash that got us here.
Taylor? Where are you? Taylor! Taylor, I'm coming!
Kurva anyád!
Shit! Stupid fucking deer!
Éppen, hogy meg volt. Gyerünk! Hú!
Hold on to me! Whatever happens, do not let go!
Leave me! Get out of here with the others!
Hold on to me!
Durva fejbe! Meg még egyszer! Kurva anyád!
What the fuck was that?
Fejbe rúgtuk kétszer a nyomorultat.
Let's check that out. It'll get us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
Ja, megint össze van firkálva, vagy bele van vésve minden szarafába, de ezt már láttuk.
What happened back there with that thing?
Whatever it was, it's gone, and it ain't coming back.
I really hope you're right.
Only a matter of time before they come after us again.
The only way out of this freaking nightmare is to stop Mary, stop her lying.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
Come on, let's take a look.
Szép. Mindenki milyen segítőkész, ezeket ketten ott átsorognak, mint a nyomorultak, nem?
No way in, like the rest of this fucking town. Check this out.
Hey! That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
Well, no one's been here for a long time.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
Now, however, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding covered in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task. And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham!
What am I to do? Some would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
This is tough. I get that. Would be for anyone. Mary, is just a kid.
Kicsit hallgatunk a kurátorra.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm not
Little
here
Hall.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented.
Mekkora pofája van itt a
The apparition
kínainak.
she has seen,
Nem is
they
lehetne
have
itt,
plagued
nem?
her,
Történelem
stolen her
szerint.
innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be
2016-ban.
certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
My time is not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad. Shit! Okay, so now what?
I'm not sure I did the right thing. I guess at least we know we can influence the outcome. That's gotta be good, right?
What do you think? Is he right about this?
It went down just like he said. What the fuck?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
Look at those outfits. This place shut down way, way back.
Jó van. Hát, valaki aláírta az A4-est. Ne, menj fel! Na. Még világít ez a... Jaj, ez a csajnak a barátja. Az a Vince.
What's the story here? She leave him for some other guy?
Bassz. A biciklis öreg. Hát akkor az jó. Csór, ezt kizártuk.
You hear that? Right below us.
We need to find a way out of here. Now.
Oké, okoska, azok vagyunk. Mind. Aha, itt a háztűz, igen. A webshopon visszamondott a rendelések.
That's heavy. Andrew, get your ass over here and help me out.
What's up?
You take that side, I'll take this side. Push together, right? Good. Now, push!
Whoa! Oh, shit! Ah!
Ott a gonosz. Na.
Daniel? You okay?
Nagy ötlet volt, és ezek egyet beszoptuk.
Daniel! Get out of there!
Nagyon okos.
It's coming for you!
What the fuck are you?
Az meg ott ácsorog a háttérbe, bazd. Ezt megölik. Ez így hogy húzott föl? Persze, egy csuklóból. Ez megdögül. De ennél meg van egy stukker. Ja nem, nincsen, eldobta a vén, csákó. Nem jutottam ki, nagyon. Szép kapcsolások. Nagyon nem szerettük kiírni a srácokat. De egyre szemetebb ezek a quick time eventek. És nem emlékszem, hogy az első végigjátszáskor hányan élték. Tudom, hogy meghaltak páran. Van. Tudom, hát tényleg lassan végig. Most nagyon rábaszom. Ott a kislány.
Hey.
Itt a köd is. Szerintem nekem az első végigjátszás, ami nem tudom mikor volt, mert hát amikor megjelent a játék rögtön akkor, tök másra emlékszem. Ilyen évente újra lehet ezeket játszani, mert addig elfelejtett. A Query-t is, az is megtalálható a YouTube csatornámon, ami Joy from BP. Az összes végigjátszást oda fölrakom, és meg tudjátok ezeket nézni. Hát annak kifejezetten elégedetlenek voltunk a végével, azt Tomi barátommal játszottuk végig. Ez már kapott ez a csába. Mindjárt megjelenik mögöttünk.
Thought I'd lost you.
This isn't over. The thing back there is still after me.
Hello.
Any of you spotted that kid, Mary?
Not seen her. I've seen this before.
Mi van a csomagtartóban?
That's real hatred. Wonder what the guy did. In the fog there. You see that?
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Brought here by Satan's servants.
We have to stop this.
Get away!
You give me that! Look! See how this poor child is tormented. Joseph still clutches her with the devil's hand. More stones! The devil must be crushed from within him. Do not flinch. The fate of Little Hope rests in your hands.
Na ugye, de ha meg segítettünk volna neki, akkor is azt mondják, hogy leszedi magáról a köveket. Értitek?
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
John, get away from it!
I'm tired of running.
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
Come on, you fuck! I'm ready!
Ez éppen hogy? Mindig izgalmas részek meg. Tényleg nem akarod őket elveszteni. De köcsög is ám a játék, tehát ez nehézkes. Úgyhogy azt hiszem, ennél nem is állítottunk semmit, hogy megbocsátó legyen, abszolút nehéz. Na! Elkapott, bazd meg! Láttátok, oda viszitek az egeret, és így elugrik. Szép vagy. Elkapja, bazd meg. De miért állt ott? De miért nem ment fel a verandára? Na. Megint. Jó. Na most vagy soha. Nehezen adtuk magunkat azért, izgi volt. És most átnyúlod. Betöri.
Andrew, I need you here.
Van. Kösz, Andrew, hogy basszalak meg. És ugye egy benyúl, áttöri, letépi a fejét. Jaj, mi a fasznak, nézzünk kifele. Jaj, Istenem. Az mindjárt meghal, bazd meg. Kell itt neked nézelődni. Ne nézelődjél már, menjél már onnan el. Lassan 4 órája azon dolgozom, hogy ne dögöljél meg. Meg ott nézelődsz, meg nem állsz fel a verandára.
Place looks like it burnt down. Something here isn't right.
Something isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
Na, csak bekeveredtünk ide is. Ez a House of Ashes, ez majd a következő részben lesz. Ne? Ez is. Hello! Hiányoztál, mint szar a zsebből. Ja? És nem akartam megint kinézni. Anyád picsája. Ezt a könyvet szerintem nem olvasták el sokat. Te nézelődjél kifele, hülye. Na, hol a lépcső? Nézelődik az ablaknál, érted? Amikor itt ilyen szörnyek jönnek értünk, bazd meg. A játékosok összepissálja magát, hogy... Most tényleg hol a lépcső? Ja, itt, ja.
What was that?
Gotta be the girl.
És itt már innentől a legszarabb elveszíteni karaktert, mert már annyira a végén járunk. Nézzétek meg a Man of Medanak. Itt van, ezelőtt, Twitch-en. Meg YouTube-on is.
She's in here.
Joy from PP, YouTube csatornán.
Stay here.
Nagyon jó. Sokkal jobb, mint a többi. Csak nem tudják, hogy vagyok.
Andrew, what's going on?
He knows I was about to confess all to the judge.
No,
Will
wait.
you protect me? You must.
Wait, this isn't right. No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
Tulajdonképpen ugye a múltban is akkor kinyírták ezt a családot, utána ugye leégett mindenki a házban.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this 10th child
This creature of Satan has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
This is crazy. These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but...
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. Seek your counsel.
No question there is something very wrong here. Right in the heart of this place.
There can be no doubt that Little Hope is afflicted. That darkness has taken hold of our town.
There is not a man or woman here today who does not already know the devil is in our midst. The sole purpose of this court is to remove evil, not indulge it further. Our time is not for wasting.
You got this all twisted. Mary isn't to blame.
How do I make my decision? If I am wrong, condemn an innocent to die.
The only way I can see out of this is to get rid of that damn doll. Destroy that and...
The puppet must be cast asunder.
maybe this all goes away.
It is the cause of Mary's affliction. It holds her in its thrall. Destroy this puppet, and the devil will depart Mary. She will be restored, an innocent child.
Reverend, burn the puppet. Destroy it.
You must not act in haste. The girl must face the full consequences of
My
her deeds.
authority is not for questioning. Do as I ask.
You did everything you could. Don't blame yourself. None of this is your fault. That's it, right?
I figured that if the doll... And then that would be the end of it.
You made the right call. No way you could have seen what was gonna happen. That accident is not on you. Whatever questions we still got, they won't be answered now. Let's just get out of here.
What's up? You okay?
Think we've seen the last of that kid.
Biztos, hogy az előző végértesom az nem ilyen volt. Aha. Kettő. Három. 3-at elvesztettem. Megint a legvégén. És ezt nem lehetett befolyásolni. Nem volt quick time event, nem volt semmi. A döntések, gondolom. És akkor a kurátor félrevezetett.
Hey! I'm real sorry. I know it wasn't your fault. Both of us been through some real tough time these past years. About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone. You call for help and you leave this place. And don't you ever come back. Ain't nothing left here for you.
I'm real sorry for what I've put you all through. That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on
We've
yourself.
all been through hell, right?
We're finally getting out of this hell.
Blame yourself.
I just wish we all could have made it.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Ezt a csavart el is felejtettem már. Ez megint kurva jó volt.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here. Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head.
Hát...
Motherfucker, you take a goddamn shot at me? Quit hiding in there!
Hey, cool it. I was trying to help. Didn't you see that thing?
What are you talking about? Ain't nothing out here. Hey!
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
A legnagyobb csavar kétségkívül eddigi 3 részből ebben van. Az biztos.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result. That's the problem with demons. If you don't lay them to rest, they will haunt you forever. Not a bad effort. Some found redemption, some didn't. All your doing. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him. Until we meet again. Maybe in the Arabian desert. Maybe somewhere else. But we will meet again. At least one more time.
Na, hogy tetszett? De ez nagyon nagy csavar volt egyébként. És milyen jó, hogy totál elfelejtettem. Hát ez kemény. Ez nagyon jó volt megint.
Oh, what is this that I can't see with icy hands takes hold on me?
És pedig úgy emlékeztem, hogy a második a leggyengébb, de nem. Nagyon várom már a 4. részt. Ezt el lehet valahogy.
Won't you spare me over for another year? Oh, I have come to get your soul, to leave your body and leave it cold. To drop the flesh right off in your frame, the earth and worms pull down.
Na, srácok. 3. rész. Vasárnap. Meglátjuk. Hogy meg mikor. Ha tetszett a végigjátszás, akkor itt Twitch-en mindenképpen nyomjatok egy követést. A YouTube csatornámon minden vodot megtalálhatok, Joy from BP néven a YouTube-on, ott is iratkozzatok fel. TikTokon is fent vagyunk, ott a Popcorn Official néven kell keresni minket. Ott ketten vagyunk, nem én beszélek többes számú magamról. Hát ez jó volt, nem? Tehát azért... Chat, valaki, nem? Ez nagyon kemény rész volt. Ja. Már megvettem a Devil and Meat, 14-én jelenik meg, hát meglátjuk, hogy fogjuk tudni végigvinni, és akkor az egész fent lesz majd a YouTube csatornában, az egész első évad. Hú, izgalmas volt, nem? És tényleg, amikor az ember így küzd a karakterekért, de nem tudsz mit csinálni, mert... Ugye a végét már nem adta be. Köszönöm a figyelmet, sziasztok!